Life.
Welcome. I'm Alice Alicia Jones, and I've been doing past life readings. And one thing that I haven't been doing, though, is paying attention to the time. So from now on, I'm going to limit the past life readings to just one because there are too many people that are in line uh, wanting a past life reading. And so I'll just move on to the next person. Um, if you do want a past life reading, and you have plenty of examples that you can see in my YouTube and my Facebook Live presentations, please go to www.alicia, and I'll spell it for you, ALICJA Jones.com. www.aliciajones.com. You will be able to get, you will be able to go on my website and see what the options are, see how many minutes you want, and see what the prices are. So, because I do take private appointments, and am more than happy to service your needs. I also am the author of Own Your Power Day by Day. And I have a, uh, isn't that interesting? It's a wonderful, wonderful book. It's a book for 365 meditations, and it's got phenomenal advice from having. Uh, I It took me 16 years to write it, and then it kind of rested for 4 years. So it was 20 years before I put it out into the public. But it's just fantastic, and do hope that you consider purchasing it. It's on Amazon, it's on my website, and it's on Balboa. Thank you. And the
It's a good idea to say the people that are in the list, so
okay.
they know they will.
Okay, so the people that I have on my list right now, and Champagne Kadengo, uh, you I know you're from last time, so we're going to do you next. I presume you gave me a birthday of August 14th, 1988, and I'm going to just tune into that and just give you a general past life for what I see for you. And then Elizabeth Gatt, and then Brescia
In YouTube.
from YouTube, Brescia with David, and Laura wanted a reading. And so I think then if we have time, we'll cover one more. But I think the four might be it. Possibly, uh, I think you were the last one on the list for today. Um, so Champagne Kadango, and just a past life reading in general. And if you want it with somebody special, please say so, write it, and Karina will take down, she's my social media expert. Um, she will take down the name and I'll be able to do that. But if you just want it in general, I'll just see what comes forth for you. Hmm. Well, this was interesting. Two lives came in simultaneously. Champagne, you have the first one that came in was where you were a dancer, and it felt like it was Western Europe. And so it could have been a gypsy, it could have been Spain, you had, I know you pounded your feet very intensely. So I feel that you were giving you loved giving performances. I see you in like midlife. You are very much a flirt. Uh, I don't really think that you marry the person. There is a young man who is intensely in love with you, but I think you abuse his affections because you also like to flirt a little bit with danger. So you give uh, a a way of you give away your affections, and but you don't really care if you hurt somebody. So you're a little bit careless in that sense. Um, uh, and the person who absolutely intensely loves you ends up going away. I think he was a soldier. He may have died in battle, but when he knew that he was not able to win your heart, he really didn't care if he came back or not. I don't know if you have anybody like that in your life right now, but anyway, that's what I saw for you. And Elizabeth Gatt, let me just tune into you. Um, what I'm seeing is not a very happy place, Elizabeth. I am in the Elizabethan court, and the sense that I have is that you're in hiding. You're, it could be that you have been accused or suspected of being on the side of the wrong side of the faction that is, um, in other words, in the court right now, that you were a Catholic at the time when they had a Protestant monarch. And so that Catholics were very much suspect throughout the entire Elizabethan reign. And I know that the Protestants foiled about 7 attempts on Elizabeth's life. And it's interesting that you also have the name Elizabeth in this lifetime, which is happens to be my favorite name and is the name of my daughter. And so but like I said, I do not sense that it's a lifetime filled with great fear, and you have a way of just almost having to keep as low of a profile as possible so that you are not discovered. You do have sympathies. I don't think you are involved in any way, shape, or form in any kind of plot um, to kill the queen, but just because of your faith, you're a suspect. The next one is Brescia, and the question here says with I think it's
Dario.
Dario.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if Dario will call her. And Brescia, as soon as I asked the question, the answer I heard immediately was no. So I guess, and that's all I can pass on to you. The next one is Laura, and she wanted to ask about the connection with her love interest in a past life. And Laura, you would have to uh, give me, or tell me at least which love interest, um, unless you've only had one, and in which case I can go searching for that. But if you've only had one, I can do that. Otherwise, if you've had more than one love interest, just jot the name down quickly. And in the meantime, I will go searching. And Laura, this is going to sound a little bit weird, but this I all I can do is just tell you what I see. I do not see earthly beings. I see other, different beings that obviously occupied a different planet. And this could be that both of you have come in from another planet and are here. And just so other people will understand this, there are about 60% of the beings that occupy planet Earth that are from other planetary systems. And we come here strictly because um, Earth is evolving into a place, Mother Earth is ascending, and we are helping with the ascension process. And so that's the sense that I have with you, with this gentleman, the love interest that you have. And so, are you both on the same path? Uh, the I feel you're on parallel paths, but are those paths going to converge? Um, if they are, it could be in a future that I'm not seeing because I generally see up to 6 months in the future. Um, right now, I just see that you're on parallel paths and that you're both doing work to benefit the earth. But that's what I see. Um, the last one was Kate Ginger, and Kate, it's your question was what happened between me and Gabriel in a past life. Okay, so I'm going to search for you and a person called Gabriel in a past life. The only thing that I saw was the ocean. And the sense that I have is that you're on a ship, your mates on a ship, but there's a squabble that has erupted. I don't know if he accuses you of doing something you didn't do. Um, the sense that I have is that he is unbelievably incensed with you. He comes almost into a rage and is not really um, accepting any kind of explanation that you come in with. He just doesn't want to do that. He's finding that somehow that you will be, uh, I'll just give you the word I'm hearing, phony about the explanation. that you won't tell him the truth. And so that he has like I said, has a tendency absolutely not to believe you. Um, somehow, also, I think this involves money. And it could be that there was some kind of a bet placed, some kind of a card game, some type of something to do with money. And but he's very, very, very untrusting of you. Anyway, that is what I got for you. And I hope that that has shed some light on the uh, or some type of explanation as to why you experience the things that you do. I do thank you. And
There are some other people that can watch you, in the next Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube live
okay,
that are in the list. So I'm writing some of them.
okay.
Okay.
So we have a from Instagram a Vedic astrologer, and from Facebook Amanda Burns and Brittany Johnson. Um, this is the end of this segment. My next one will be on in September. Typically, it's the third Monday in September. It's the third Monday of the month. We had to do it on the second Monday because it
So Jessica.
and Jessica. So I do welcome you to join me on that. You're welcome to review all the Facebook Live and the Instagram and the YouTube segments that I've posted up until now. And you are welcome to contact me on www.aliciajones.com. And my book is Own Your Power Day by Day. I do have 365 meditations. I did promise to read one of the meditations today. I'll just give you the opening part of it. And it's the one for August 1st, which is it's called Protecting Our Energy. And it says, the vampire architect is alive and well in the universe. There are people out there who are energetic vampires. 15 minutes in their presence, and we are fully drained. They suck all the life force out of us. We feel it in our solar plexus. This is more than just knowing when someone is having a bad day, even before we start talking to them. We can feel our energy being sucked out of us as if we were an open spigot. Their energy fully drains us as they pull energy out of us, leaving us limp and depleted. This is August 1, and it continues and gives you more information on energy vampires. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in September. Thank you.